So, not only has the power gone out, I did this whole video and I did not record. It didn't record. I tried to use my little, my little Bluetooth. Ciao. Anyways, okay, so the power went out, and it was flickering off and on. I was like, oh my god, what is happening? Because I have things to do, honey. I was in like a deep conversation with ChatGPT. I'm over here building automation, setting up funnels, like all the juicy, delicious back end stuff that a Virgo loves to do. And so, my mail lady comes, she delivers a package. I'm like, hey, have you noticed that like the power's out anywhere else? And she said down the street, some of the turning signals was off. So I was like, okay, well, bet, because they're not going to just let the turn signals not work. So they're putting in like a super rush order delivery on that. But it got me thinking about my roots and like where I came from, how I got started. And I'll take you back. I'm going to take you back, honey. I was in a relationship, and I have moved from Virginia to Texas to be with this person, and it just didn't work out. So he left me essentially homeless halfway across the country. So I ended up in Georgia at my grandmother's, and as you could probably imagine, she didn't have internet. For what, right? So like she still had like a flip phone and a home phone. And I think my dad tried to get her a smartphone, and she was like, I don't want this shit. Get my flip phone back. Right? And so when I was there with her, I remember finding out that one of her neighbors had internet that was not password protected. So I saw an opportunity. So what I would do is I would record videos, and this like Snapchat, and I think still have a few YouTube videos from way back then where I did this, and I would record the videos, and then I would go into the backyard, and I would wait for this, I just needed a little bit of the signal. Just give me a little smidge. And so then once it would connect, I would start the upload process, and I would leave my phone outside, so that it could like do what it needed to do. And just this moment just really brought me back. And it just reminds me that, we can spend time, in which we have on this channel, talking about removing friction and, creating favorable environments and systems and making things easier. But who are you when things aren't going your way? Who are you when you are stripped of what is so common in your daily life? Like, I can't use my ring light, so, I can't record in like my usual position. We're going to do it like this because I have a big, lovely window right here letting in some natural light. Like, we're going to make it do what it do regardless, because I am who I say that I am. And this is where the test really comes in. This is what we need to be talking about today. Are you who you say that you are when the shit is not going your way? When the circumstances have drastically changed in a flash, right? It's so important because there was a video that we did here, and listen, we've done so many videos. I mean, we've done like 32 now, so forgive me if I don't remember which video we talked about what. But I was talking about preventative actions and now actions, and preventative actions being the thing that when you have a goal and you're having to step into the identity and like all the things, and what are the roadblocks that you are aware of that could come up, and then what is the plan of action for that? And that's always a great thing to do. But I also think that when it comes to certain things like this, we don't really actually consider like, oh, what am I going to do if the power goes out and I don't have access to the internet and I run a business on the internet? What's the game plan? Right? Like things that are so common, so ingrained in our day-to-day lives that we don't even consider that in any moment that could be gone, right? And so that's what I'm experiencing today, because I actually have never really sat down myself and thought like, oh, what's the game plan? But you know what? I think I don't need to, though, because again, of my roots, how I got started. I got it out the mud. I didn't start all of this with the privilege of having the luxuries that I have now, or like the luxuries that other people have when they get started. I got started out the mud. I was having to search for internet because I couldn't afford internet. I couldn't afford to even have a phone plan that had hotspot so that I could connect it to my computer. So like I'm not a stranger to like the you just got to do what you got to do type of mentality, where there might be some people who would fold. Like they'd be like, oh, well, I can't record my video until the power cuts back on because then I have to edit the video. And then like, and I just can't do it. I can't do it. And like, that's just not me, you know? Like, I'm like, okay, we have no internet. And then I see opportunity. I'm like, okay, there's no internet. I'm doing this challenge. I'm teaching the people the things. I'm also leading by my own personal experiences. This is an opportunity to actually make a video about this very thing. You know, like, how do you think? How do you think? Where does your brain go? You start spazzing out, you start freaking out, you spiral, or you like, okay, how can we make some shit shake today? This is happening. How do we make some shit shake? How can I still move forward on my goals? How do I still show up as the person that I am claiming that I am? Here we are with me making this video. And who knows, maybe after I record this that the internet or the power will cut back on, and then maybe I could do some edits, you know, a little light editing. Maybe we just post this raw. I don't know right now. But nonetheless, that is the message. That is a message that is something for you to journal about. Definitely journal about that. Go within. Like, if I got stripped of all the things that make my life easier or make running my business easy, like, am I still going to be who I say that I am? What's the game plan? What do we do? Power goes out. I said that I was going to do this thing by the end of the day. Is there a cafe nearby that I can go to, or like whatever? Okay? Discern that for yourself, and make sure that you are joining the Magnetic Visibility Circle. Honey is going down in there. There are some amazing resources for you to dive into, and also just to let you know that I do take some of these videos and put them into the learning classroom in different portals, and I break them down, and I also give you like bonus AI prompts for you to use so that you can actually implement what it is that I'm teaching you in these videos for free. You're welcome. You are welcome. Nonetheless, the link to join us will be below. I look forward to welcoming you into our community. Don't be a stranger. Have fun while you're in there. Explore, explore, explore. Lots of goodies and lots more to come. So I will see you inside of the community.